All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. Check this out. Roads are getting covered with snow already out to the west, and the all-on blizzard conditions, not that case yet, but we do have the no travel advisory for most of the western one half of North Dakota taking place already. You can see as you get into western parts of Stutsman County, those roads are mighty greasy. After a day of sunshine and some melting here in the valley, the clouds are on the march eastward. First alert weather days continue. Blizzard warning for Saturday. Impacts continue Sunday. First alert weather days both days. Well, let's get you to the latest. First and foremost tonight, you want to be where you're going to be by around that midnight hour. Home and safe, and stay there. Don't travel if you don't need to. This is going to be a whopper of a storm with snow that will be heavy and a blizzard warning that encompasses most of our viewing area. Look at that. More than 2/3 of North Dakota and the northwestern quadrant of Minnesota. Now in Otter Tail County, it's sliced in half. Same thing with Becker County here. The eastern reaches are in a winter storm warning. A little bit less impactful winds there thanks to the trees, but in open country it will be a problem. You know that stretch between Rothsay and Fergus Falls. It can be pretty icy and dicey there. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Snow out west is greasing up the roads, and by the time we get to the 10 o'clock hour, we'll be pushing into most of Stutsman County, Foster, Eddy counties, Ramsey County as well, down into the Ellendale area and Dickey and Lemoore County. Then by midnight, it's pushing its way into the southern Red River Valley and the Devil's Lake Basin. The dark blues here, some heavy snow bands. The wind will be ramping up on upwards of 30 miles per hour, but the real wind takes hold as we go through the overnight. So again, stay put if you don't have to travel. Low impacts as we go through the overnight hours in north central Minnesota, but check this out. See these deep blues here and even purples? We'll have some snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour as you see a few orange arrows here. Southeast winds for you farmers with, well, young livestock on the ground, maybe providing some block for that wind from the southeast as this heavy wet snow ensues. Now up north, it'll be a little drier snow, a little fluffier, a little flyier, if you will, as a powder takes place there. Now, as we go through your Saturday morning, wind and snow does continue. It will be gusting throughout the day from the south and east, and then a lull takes hold as we head towards the evening hours. So most of Saturday, that's when the majority of the accumulation will take place. We'll have continued snow and wind up north. See the lull? It's like the low pressure center moves right over the top of us, and we're going to get a break for a few hours in some spots. And then look at the wind continuing to cause blowing and drifting problems across the area. The question is how much blowing and drifting is really going to go on Sunday. So there is a blizzard warning, as we showed you. But for your Sunday, well, we'll have to see the impacts of the wind. Will it be enough for the blizzard conditions in a widespread area? Not sure yet, and that's why the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch for Sunday. Blizzard Saturday, snow and wind for most of us for the majority of the day, the majority of the snowfalls, but there's more snow and more wind on Sunday as well. The big winners where you see the purple here, many getting 7 inches of snow and some upwards of 11 inches of snow. Grand Forks, Devil's Lake, this does include the Nelson County area, also up into Stutsman County. 9 to 14. Possibility, enhanced pocket here in northwest Minnesota, not far from Walhalla and Cavalier and the Botno area as well. 5 to 8 Fargo and much of Lakes Country is going to be likely. Here's the snow now, mainly out to the west. We do see it making its way through Lake Sakakawea, heading into Minot, where it's going to be a long weekend there along the Highway 2 corridor, as you saw. Temperatures near 30 to the east, mid-20s to the west. For tomorrow in Fargo, snow flying all day, wind blowing most of the day, a little bit of a reprieve in the snow and the wind as we head into the evening hours. Don't let that fool you though. Sunday, travel impacts continue. So your planning forecast, first alert weather days through the weekend, colder on Monday, but quiet. That quiet continues through midweek, and then as we head into Thursday, another snow chance. That one looks to impact our southern counties as we look at the rest of your forecast period. Saturday and Sunday of the following weekend look a little quieter than this weekend.
Thankful for that.
That's a good sign.
Thanks, Hutch.
Still ahead on Valley News Live at 6, how local colleges are dealing with new AI technology in the classroom.